Okay, Luke Belmar is 29 years old. He made most of his money with crypto in 2021, but he did made a lot of money with drop shipping. What a surprise. I'm not taking anything away from the guy. If you saw the trend coming of drop shipping and you jumped in and you made a lot of money, good for you, man. I can't say nothing about that. Like any good alpha male and entrepreneur, I may add, he has a course for us to be rich just like him. Don't you worry, we'll look at his website a little bit later. But for now, let's see how cringe this guy really is.
Mushrooms. Have you ever done mushrooms?
No.
Okay, you should do mushrooms. You would actually really enjoy them.
We're off to a very bad start. Most of this guy following are kids or younger people that admire him and want to be like him. This is a very dangerous advice. It's not gonna enlighten you, it might actually make you crazy.
Let's discuss veganism.
Okay?
I was a vegan for 1.5 years. I think plant-based diets are really good for cleansing your system. I don't think they should be a lifestyle diet. Everybody should do a 7-day, 5 to 7 day water fast every single year because you have 5 to 7 pounds of feces in your system at all times.
I love how he's so sure that everything he's saying because he was a vegan for 1.5 years. Yeah, I studied surgery for 1.5 years. I should be removing one of your kidneys. Okay. And that everybody should fast, it's very dangerous advice. I do 5 to 7 days fast every year. However, I did go see my doctor to make sure I was in good health to do that. You just don't start doing fasting like this for 7 days without knowledge about the subject.
As soon as you put your food in the microwave, that shit gets all your nutrients. Your food is basically killed in real time.
When you cook something, yes, it's gonna kill in real time the nutrients because you're cooking in real time. It's not gonna kill them in the future nor the past.
And then you eat it from a plastic container or a Tupperware where you're heating up the plastic and the microplastic is now seeping into the food.
This microwave are the worst to cook food. Microwave cooking is generally safe and doesn't significantly reduce the nutritional value of food more than other cooking methods. In fact, it can be a more energy efficient and nutrient preserving method compared to traditional ovens, especially when cooking certain vegetables. I mean, I didn't do like a deep research on that. This is like AI overview, Google, but still, it's like the first thing that comes up. He probably hears something from someone that has a little more money than him, and then he just like regurgitate that because, well, the guy has money, so it must be true. The part that plastic seep into your food, that you warm up stuff in plastic, I 100% agree with that. Basically, don't use any plastic when cooking. He's right about that.
What does a man profit if he gains the whole world but loses his own soul, right? So if you make a ton of money, if you achieve financial success, business success, but you compromise your health, your mindset, your spirituality in the process, you lost the game.
He's absolutely right. I've said it in some videos as well. If you're not healthy to enjoy the money you have, what's the point?
They got a split on Blue Label, Johnny Walker, $250 cigars, $500 cigars, right? What an experience. Dude, the guy did a 5-day fast. First thing how he breaks his fast, cigars and whiskey. And still outruns us. What a G.
Got a slit on Blue Label, $250, $2,000 cigars, bro, is insane. The kid is so impressed with Tristan Tate, the brother of Andrew Tate. You probably know who these guys are. Like a little giggling girl around. But he's talking about taking care of your temple and taking care of your body and admiring someone that does a 5-day fast and breaks it with alcohol and cigars. Yeah, but the guy's rich, bro. He knows what he's doing.
Your favorite car, bro?
That one, the Aston Martin.
Tristan thinks well, guys. Critical thinking. I fucking love it. Very rare.
It's rare, very rare to like a red Aston Martin. It's critical thinking. It's amazing. Tristan could have said, I like this shitbox Toyota right there, and he could have not licked his ass more than that. It was tickling Tristan bottom. It's incredible. Just naming a car and a color, and someone tells you that this is critical thinking.
And this is something I'm big on entrepreneurship, bro, is like health and wellness, dude, because it's like Tristan just said, bro, if you ain't alive, you fucked up.
What the fuck did he just say? If you ain't alive, you fucked up. These guys are so full of themselves. They're trying to make you feel like if you die, bro, you're a loser. And again, he's talking how important health and wellness is. Lighting a fucking cigar.
What can I actually eat? Because, bro, my diet is terrible, bro.
You ask these questions, I feel like you already know the basic answers. You eat McDonald's every day. You're trying to get into the specifics without covering the basics.
Tristan is absolutely right about that. You're an adult and you're looking at someone and like, what should I eat, bro? What should I eat? My diet is awful. The guy eats McDonald's every day. You know that this is not good for you. It's physically palpable that McDonald's is not good for you. Now, you have to pay attention to this next bit of conversation.
Think about the most basic common things that everybody has. Eating, sleeping, exercising, the most basic elements.
Eating, exercising, and sleeping. Let's think about that.
When was the last time, bro, that you were like, I feel hungry, I'm not gonna eat, I'm gonna fast? Let me tell you this one, bro. What if what you're experiencing isn't actual hunger? What if what you're experiencing is addiction?
Holy shit. You're right.
What if the food is designed specifically to make you an addict?
Holy shit. You're right.
What was the point of that first sentence? I love how they just like say words and catch some to make a full sentence, but they do all seem to understand each other.
Holy shit. You're right.
And even though what they might be saying doesn't make sense at all, or it's just really common knowledge, they have a way of saying it that almost wanna makes you feel dumb if you don't understand that stupid thing that they are saying. So I do understand that young people are easily falling for this stuff.
If you can't do push-ups, how are you supposed to do anything else in life? Oh, the push-ups. Go do them. Go do 50 push-ups a day for 30 days. The example is just establish discipline in some area of your life. Have a small win.
I 100% agree with what he's saying.
When do I do them? Before my meal. Crank out 50 push-ups. All right, perfect. I earned my meal. Now I'm going to go for a 10-minute walk after I eat. These are the small habits that instill discipline and that allow you to become confident.
I actually said that very often. Creating small habits like this, it seems stupid. It's to install discipline. It's to install confidence in your mind and in your body that when you say you're going to do something, you do it.
Going to the gym every day? No, you're not. Are you sleeping well? No, you're not.
Jesus Christ. Did you do your blow today? Yes, I did.
Are you eating organic, clean food? Healthy? No, you're not. I see eye bags under your eyes. So what you need to... Bro, come here. Look, come here.
Imagine you're in a meetup and someone like you don't know, you're just like going to see them for some advice. They start slapping your face like this and talk you down like this. This guy is like 28 years old and the guy he's talking to most likely be in his like 20s. It's not because you made millions that you can treat people like this.
Until you know why you're going to use something, don't use it.
Till you know why you're gonna use something, don't use it. It sounds very smart at like the first glance, like, oh my God. It's kind of, the guy probably uses social media to entertain himself because he's bored. He probably knows why he's using social media. So again, it's like saying things that sound smart. Then when you kind of start thinking about it, why would you use a fucking hammer if you don't know why you're gonna use it? Maybe I'm the problem and I'm not understanding. Maybe I'm gonna offend someone that knows him and love him. Please explain to me what I'm not understanding here.
Times when I was broke, I would invite myself to a nice dinner. My mind would tell me, hey, like, you can't afford that. Like, you shouldn't be going out. But then I said, well, I want to experience this because if I experience it, I'll be able to want it more. How am I supposed to want something that I haven't experienced? So, okay, well, let me experience a nicer dinner. And now I have something to work toward.
This sounds very wise, the way that he's saying this. This is one of the worst advice you can tell someone that is broke. Go spend money you don't have so you can desire something that you can't get. I understand the thing of wanting better things, shiny. Listen, I love watches, I love nice clothes, so I'm not gonna be a hypocrite here. You need to focus on your priorities. If you're broke, the last thing you wanna do is try something that's gonna bring your materialistic happiness over here, and then it's gonna come down right back down here, and you're gonna desire it and crave it. It's fine to want it, but prioritize. Focus on getting your way there, and don't fake your way there and then come back down and wish that you had a different life, feel like shit about yourself. Okay, now we're gonna get in mathematics. So please pay attention.
I will never disclose how much I'm worth. It's impossible. Impossible.
Online. It's not even.
Yeah, you're not gonna find anything. And the reason you're not gonna find anything is because I've learned a lot about how Asians move. Is money's energy.
Yeah.
And the moment you begin to expose that energy, right,
people start to understand how powerful or how weak you truly are.
Asian, how they move, it's really important. As of 2024, his net worth is estimated at 10 million, and his source of income, e-commerce, crypto investment, and digital marketing. And he teaches wealth building, entrepreneurship, and he's an expert in digital marketing and crypto investment. That was quite easy to, but I think it's smart of him, like, to make it a little more mysterious. It must attract more people.
Mention to me 5 people in your life right now that you give them a phone call and be like, yo, drop me a $250,000 wire.
What a stupid question to ask your audience. 5 people, bro, that could drop you $250,000 wire right now. I don't...
You need those people, right? Because your net worth isn't calculated by the money that you have, but by the access that you have to money.
I know a lot of people with a lot of money, so I guess I could have access to that money. This is just throwing shit in the air to impress people. It's quite interesting. I don't know how he does his math, but it seems to work for him.
300K a month. What is that? 3 million a year. 10 years, that's 30 million. 40% taxes. What are you left with? Not enough. Okay, let's say you're left with 20. Living expenses, you're left with 15. You just worked 10 years and you have 15 million in the bank. I know that sounds like a lot of money, but it ain't a lot of money because you can spend it really fast.
How disconnected are you from reality to say that $15 million in your bank account after tax, after expenses, for 10 years of work is not a lot of money? Of course you could spend it all, you idiot. You can spend anything. Mike Tyson went bankrupt. 50 Cent filed for Chapter 11. If you want to buy a jet or a boat every 2 weeks, of course, that's not enough money. And also, if you think that $15 million is not a lot of money, you're really a slave to money at that point.
Or I could just work for 10 years and go for 100 million, but I'm gonna cash out at the end of 10.
Or we could work for 2 years, aiming for $1 billion, and then cash out. I mean, if we're just throwing numbers in the air, I think that works out pretty well. Now, who's the alpha?
I don't calculate money by day, I calculate money by hour.
Jesus Christ, what a revelation, Luke. Please, keep talking.
My hour is valued at 2,500 to 20,000, depends on the day. That's what I value my hour at.
So this hour is worth $25,000.
At a minimum.
I love the reaction of his little fanboy. How much you may buy? So cute staring at him. We went from my hours are worth anywhere between $2,500 and $20,000 to the host of the podcast saying this hour is worth $25,000. Then Luke saying at a minimum. Nobody knows how to count.
When you read words are symbols. They're letters to express what? A thought. Thoughts are energy. So what you're doing when you're reading a book is you are extracting the thought and the energy of the author.
Jesus Christ. How can you not start laughing to be the host of that podcast? Of course, words are thought. What the hell you thought they were? You're reading a book. This is the thought of the author. That's what they wanted you to understand from the book. They make something so simple sound so dramatic. Like he's the guy that figured out that words in a book are thoughts from someone. It's funny because they're just regurgitating something they read in books. Now, my friend, it's time to go check his website. So Luke Belmar official website is just a white void with his name on it. Okay, his other website, it's called Capital Club. Join our email list. So I will not do that because I don't want to get spammed with all their bullshit. So there's supposed to be courses from experts. There's an academy. Gain access to over 200 hours of courses, an exclusive series brought to you by various experts from around the world. Develop your skill set by learning from some of the world top experts in business, entrepreneurship, biohacking, and finance. Biohacking is a new trendy word. Basically, biohacking is eating healthy, exercising, trying to age better. We host private networking events throughout major cities, offering an exclusive opportunity for members to connect with like-minded entrepreneurs from all over the world. Let's watch the little video that they have. Editing Jonathan here. So the video, the screen recording did not work. I don't think that they permit it. Basically what it is just a huge promotion of a $15,000 trip that you go to Bali and they just show off watches, beautiful women dancing, people spitting fire, beaches, beautiful hotel, people talking. That's pretty much what this little video is. It seems like they're trying to attract people with the allure of luxury. Most people, what they say is this is mostly just like self-improvement, motivation thing, and no, you don't really learn how to open your own business. And also, as of now, there's a course, a yearly fee of $369. This is just to be part of the Capital Bro Gang. Capital. It's like all the other one. There's absolutely nothing this guy is gonna teach you that you can't get for free on YouTube. And you probably heard that before, but I say that someone that is making $10,000 a day is way too busy to try to teach you how to make $10,000 a day. That's all I had to say about this guy. If you do have something to say, please do so in the comments. I hope you will. Thank you for watching. Like, sub if you haven't done so yet, and I'll see you soon.